So yesterday we went down to Los Angeles and we picked out some fish. This is Brad Daniels from the aquarium, who is the expert in all of these things. And we went to this cool place called Quality Marine, which is a big distributor to fish stores. And we got to look at all their fish, and we went through and we picked out fish for this aquarium. One of the things that our target was that we needed a little bit passive fish because we're doing a ton of corals in the aquarium, and so if we did more aggressive fish, they would actually eat at the corals. So a lot of the fish that we picked were more passive. You want to tell us a little bit about some of the fish?
Yeah, so we're starting off with getting the tank established and going, and so right now we're putting in kind of the second stage of fish, fish that can get along in the tank but still be able to house new inhabitants without giving them a hard time. Some of the showier fish oftentimes become the most dominant. That said, we want to put them in last because anything that we put in prior to that, after them, they'll take care of those. They'll beat them up pretty good. So today we just started with some really cool swarming reef fishes. A lot of these will school together and kind of swarm together. And
how many fish do we have in here right now?
I believe there's right around 85 or so.
And how many fish will the tank be able to handle total?
As far as...
I know that's a variable number.
Yeah, it's a variable. It really comes down to how much waste will the tank be able to handle. And so the more smaller fish that we have versus larger fish, the more... You can have less larger fish and much more smaller fish.
Yeah.
And so...
of these fish that we picked out yesterday, what's your favorite of the fish that we picked out yesterday?
Oh, I don't even think you saw this.
No.
Okay. So this is a Lineatus wrasse. This is a Bayless angel. This is what John really liked a lot.
Yeah, I love that one.
This is one of my favorite, which is a Lineatus, and he's stressed out right now, so he's not really colored up. The Scots, Australian Scots fairy wrasse.
Oh, those are beautiful.
Right here is a favorite. And the varieties, once again, he's a little stressed out, so he's...
You can tell they're stressed because they're even letting you almost touch them and stuff like that, where normally they'd be running.
Yeah, these are leopard wrasses. Dan really liked these. And we've got, I think
the leopard wrasses.
4 vermiculates and then 2 of the standard ones, and so...
That's awesome. Well, let's start getting some fish in, and then Dave, you obviously can take some video of each individual fish. So,
all right.
But we have
this is the fun part.
Lots of pretty stuff, and we picked a lot of corals too that are going to be going in the tank.
So if you watch this, chances are he'll dart right down into the sand as soon as he gets his bearings. He figures out what's going on a little bit. He looks stressed. Looks like I watched him do that before. That's it's a leopard wrasse.
You'd almost think that you knew what you're doing.
Not the exclusive, I'm sorry. The Berry? Yes, the Fury. The booty, yeah. Savage. Yeah. Well, no, this... we also got you the flameback.
Oh no, so this is the Watanabe?
Yeah, Watanabe.
That's what you just put in there?
Yeah.
We're still hiding. Like 5 minutes
filters. So that's why I have the lid on here. Diamond gobies, these will take care of your sand.
Oh. Over there. That was 2 of those that you just put in?
2 of the
Diamond gobies?
8 or 9, I believe.
Yeah, there's 8 total.
The third.
Oh, they really like Jeff Ford. They're Caesar.
Chevron tang. Cool fish. So that fish right there.
Chevron, that's the blue hippo also? Oh no, Chevron. Yeah, Chevron. Yeah.
He's from Hawaii. Scott's fairy wrasse out of Australia. Yep. Awesome. fourth.
There's actually 5.
Unless I miscounted on that first batch.
Up.
I'm awake. Cool fish.
Interesting fish.
And they're like a snake all over the rock.
Yeah, no, they're awesome.
And they'll eat. At night they come out, but all these little, if you look close down at the sand and look straight ahead at the rock, you'll see little dots on there. If you look really, really close at them, you'll see that they're alive.
Oh, really? Because it's little creatures growing in the thing. That's great. Okay, so aside from that one leopard, and we thought you might have one more, two more, the female.
So these are some sea anemones we just put in the tank. These particular ones are long tentacle anemones. And anemones are, they're mostly water, and so we put these guys in, or girls, whatever they may be. They're the its. We put them in, and this one's stomach was exploded out, and he's slowly retracting that back in right now. And they'll grab onto somewhere with they've got a foot on them that's really sticky, and they're mobile, and so you can see this one, its foot is starting to attach on, and it's kind of in the current, and this will he'll attach on, and then he'll move wherever he likes it based on the light, based on the flow. And one of the advantages as a creature of an anemone is being mobile. We'll have to watch them though, because they can sting other corals that are in their path, and so we've got to move those around those. But they're a fun animal. Clownfish will slowly adapt. What's interesting is none of these clownfish have ever seen an anemone, because they're a tank-raised clownfish, and so they don't even know what it is yet. But they're curious in it. So
They don't know how to protect themselves.
but after they start seeing other clownfish in the anemone, they'll catch on, and nature will start to take its course, and they'll be drawn to it, and then that symbiotic relationship will begin. And that's anemones.
Oh, I didn't even know we could go through that.
Look at this, Chris.
Well, you should look at this one.
There's a tube worm.
Oh, so he sticks out and then he goes back in. Ooh.
Yeah, that's
Things in it, and everything starts to have a role.
Yeah, they play a part in the ecosystem.
Got its little.
on the grass.
So those guys are going to start walking